Victor in the house.
Here we go,
What's up? Man,
Great to be here, man. That's amazing.
I've been wanting you on this podcast since the beginning, man. Your names came up so many times, brother. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah, man. What have you been doing since the lockdown, man?
Oh, dude! Wow, I'm doing so much, so many things. So I'm doing, man. To talk through, I'm working more than before. You know, the virtual class is, man. I'm putting a lot of energy right there. You know, trying to make everyone excited and bring a good experience for everyone by virtual classes. I decide to work hard every single morning. So I have my exercise that I do in the morning. And man, yeah, working, exercising, and living the dream.
That's so awesome. Man, for all those, we went right into it, but I forgot. Man, for anybody who does not know the great Professor Victor Emanuel, here he is. Man,
Yeah.
man, I'm so excited. I just don't even know where to begin, Professor. So let's just start, man. Like, how long have you been training jiu-jitsu? Where are you from? Let's go, man.
Let's do it, man. So for who doesn't know me, my name is Victor Emanuel Abud Rodriguez. That's my full name. Yeah. So I'm starting jiu-jitsu, man, for a long time ago in 2000. So yeah, was pretty much that. I started jiu-jitsu in 2000. I was a kid, man. To talk to in 2000, I don't remember my age in that time, you know. But man, what happened is I was a troublemaker, that professional one, and my mom said, "Man, we should bring this guy. You should bring this guy to do something. He cannot stop. Every time we look to the side, he's doing something wrong. Let's keep him busy." And my dad said, "Okay, let's put him to lift weight." I was really, really weak, man. Like all bones. You can see all my bones, you know, to my skin. And I suffered a lot of bullying too, but that's not the problem, you know. In that time, it was just a joke. It was not a bully. Okay. And then I went to a gym, and they were looking for a good gym with instructors to lift weight. But when I passed through a corridor and I saw the window, I was everyone with uniforms doing jumping jacks and blah blah blah. And I said, "Wow, man, I like it. That kind of everyone is right in place, organized, and I like the uniform." In that time, they have like black, white, blue, all kind of colors of gi. And I say, "Man, you know what? That I think I want to try this class." And they, man, right away, they're looking for the guy. They said, "Man, how can I sign up this kid?" "Oh, you want to try before, right?" No. You want to sign up right away, but you don't understand. Let's do it. And say, "All right." Man, after the first class, done. I cannot stop anymore.
That's so awesome, man. What town are you from?
So everything happens in Belo Horizonte, in Minas Gerais. So the city is Belo Horizonte. That means beautiful horizon. Okay. And the state is Minas Gerais. So it's close to Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, you know. Mm-hmm. And man, it's a great city. It's a really good. It's not big. It's a small city, but you know, I love Belo Horizonte a lot.
That's awesome. How long has it been since you've been back? Been back to your hometown?
Oh man, since I'm here in America, I never come back to Brazil anymore so far. So almost 3 years. Okay. Almost 3 years, like, yeah.
And what was the journey like? How did that come about to you moving here?
Wow, Pino, man, I'm a guy that I have a lot of dreams.
Okay.
You know, uh, some dreams is like pretty big, you know, something really big that demands a lot of work and time. Some dreams is just like maybe a dream, something that, man, maybe it's not possible to happen. We need a miracle
Yeah.
to reach that dream. But some dreams is pretty small. We can do it, you know. So living in America was one of these dreams, right? So I always have this dream in my life. But if it's possible, I don't think it's too hard like that. But forever, like, I came from a really, not a poor family to talk through, but to make a trip by airplane was a dream, you know? Wow. So yeah, for me, just I remember, like, at 7 years old, I start to understand about, not to understand, but create some dreams. One of them, I remember perfectly, one of these dreams, it is to have a trip by airplane. Okay. And that time was pretty expensive. Only like rich people can make a trip, can travel by airplane. And I would like to you know, have a nice trip by airplane. And then, man, live in America was another dream. To talk to, not in America, but in another country. I have this feeling, you know, I always had this feeling that I want to live in another country, you know. But yeah, in America was just an opportunity that I had. Okay. You know, before America, I lived for 6 months in Europe on a country that is, the name is Finland. Okay. And in Finland, I discovered that I have a dream to talk in English, you know, because I can't talk with no one right there. And I said, man, I would like to speak in English, man. It would be so cool. I can talk with everyone in the world. Become a dream, because the dream to make a trip, to travel by airplane, I did that, man. Come on, I went to Finland by airplane. Was an amazing experience, my God. And then, man, talking English was my other dream. I said, I would like to talk in English. It would be amazing. Nobody of my friends talk in English. I don't have friends that talk in English. They can speak in English. Okay. And so, man, I start to think different of my friends, you know, right there. So this trip to Finland that I did in 2010, it changed my life, man, forever. You know, I become a different guy of my friends. I have like more dreams coming when I did this trip to Europe. But we are talking about with the America, right? Yeah. So what was the process from, you know, where you were at before, either in Finland or in Brazil, to coming here to the United States and ended up here in Scottsdale? What was, you know, walk us through that journey? Yeah, man. So take a look. That's super cool story. So I get at a point in Belo Horizonte, in Brazil, that I can see, I could not see I'm teaching jiu-jitsu anymore, you know. There is a lot of pressures coming from my family that I need to work. I was working with jiu-jitsu, but they cannot see this as a work, you know, man. You didn't receive a good amount of money. They said, man, stop, Victor. Stop, man. You have 30, 20, I don't know. You need to, man, put your foot on the ground. You need to wake up and start to work for real, man. You cannot live just with your, hobbies, you know? Yeah. And I say, my goodness, man, what I will do now what I will do in my life if I cannot teach jiu-jitsu, if I cannot live through jiu-jitsu. Because, man, jiu-jitsu is something that I don't like to do just for fun, just like a hobby. I want to live jiu-jitsu for real. And I get like shocked. Like you know, say, my God, my mom saying about money, she needs help at home and blah, 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 that story. But man, something inside of me say, man, don't give up right now. Don't give up right now, brother. You are pretty close. But man, it's hard. It's hard when you have your mom now saying something like you need your help and you have your dream. You never know if this dream will be the right dream or not, you know, if you work or not.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't give up, you know, man, I didn't give up, man, of this dream. My wife helped me a lot, and we decided to come to America. So let's, man, okay, you wanna go, Victor? You wanna live a dream? Say, wait, man, of course I wanna teach jiu-jitsu. I wanna live jiu-jitsu, you know. And she said, okay, let's do it. So let's do it what? Let's go. She said, let's go where? He said, let's go to America. Let's go to New York. I said, in New York? Oh my goodness, New York. And then I think, man, teach jiu-jitsu. I'm a Gracie Barra, New York? That doesn't sound pretty good, you know? Something weird. But man, I say, yeah, Denise, we have a problem right there. But she said, no, I have a family in Connecticut. Okay. So we can start right there. And from there, we can, you know, we can looking for somewhere, another thing to do. Let's go. Man, I was in a point that I was almost giving up of jiu-jitsu of my life.
Really?
So, dude, what bad can happen? More than that, I said, man, let's go. And we bought the tickets, you know, to Connecticut. And then, Tino, something incredible happened, bro. Something incredible happened. So I received a message. And on this message, it was a friend of mine. His name is Upiano Malaquias. Yep. He's the head instructor in the Gracie Barra West Chase in Texas, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, hey, Victor, what's up? Say, hey, what's up? What's up, Piano? So, oh, man, dude, good to see you. Good to talk with you. What are you doing? Say, man, I'm thinking about to go. I didn't tell no one that I want to move to United States, but I was like, man, I was thinking about to go to New York, United States, do something. I don't know what. A little bit unmotivated, but happy because I want to go. I was starting to, man, my first step is coming to here, you know? Mm-hmm. And then he said, man, I'm here about a really cool project. And he said, really? Yeah, what project is that? This project is a project in Arizona. You don't know, looking at Instagram, they are hiring people. And I say, okay, man, but you don't want to like, I can work for you if you want, you know. And he said, no, man, I can't right now. I have another guy here that I'm giving this opportunity for him. If you talk about that before, maybe. Say, okay, no, all right. I went, man. I went to Instagram. I saw that project, Arizona, and then I saw Professor Flavio and some other professors to talk to. Man, I didn't know about no one. I didn't know who is Flavio. And then, man, to talk to, I know about Flavio since the ICP 5, but it's just a fighter. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And then I sent a message. I said, why not? I sent a message. The guys, my name is Victor from Brazil, blah, 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 black belt. And I have an answer, man. And this answer, I say, wow, that's real. That is not a joke. Okay. So let's see what the answer said. Let's make a meeting. Say, meeting? Wow, that sounds really like, you know, professional. And then I said, wow, I was thinking about, man, this is seriously. I talked with Professor Diogo. Mm-hmm. He was need someone in DGB Scottsdale to work with him. After that, I talked with Professor Flavio, and then I said, wow, Professor Flavio, it's you for real, man. Wow, that's cool. Gracie Barra. And man, life change right there. Life start to change right there. We finished the conversation like this. Victor, okay. So they call me like in December,
Okay.
beginning of December. They said, Victor, we just have a problem. I said, I mean, challenge. Say, okay, what is the challenge? We need this spot is for January, but we would like to see you in December, in the end of December. Say, man, but this is in 1 month or less. I say, yeah, so when can you go? Can you come here? I said, man, look, let me tell you something. I already have my ticket, bro. I'm going to the United States in December 20 something. Say, really? But without know the answer, if you write a note, say, no, man, I was with this dream already, you know.
Awesome.
And then, boom, life changed right there.
Man, that is so awesome. It's, you know, from being an instructor, you know, and obviously I'm not a black belt, but being an instructor, you know, a lot of times people just think like we were just born in these positions. But man, your story is really inspiring, just to be like, well, you tell everybody, man, sometimes you have to take that risk, and sometimes it pays off, Professor.
Dude, was the best decision I did in my life.
For sure.
Best ever. Everything was perfect. You know, well, it's a beautiful story, man. It's a beautiful story because, you know, I was ready to give up of jiu-jitsu. And then jiu-jitsu changed my life completely, changed my life, my family's life. They, you know, they respect me more now, you know. I can help them from here. And my students respect me a lot. My family came here, they saw that, them, and they cry as babies, man, because, wow, here things is different in Brazil, you know.
Yeah. That's so awesome, Professor. Man, that's like such a great story. Man, and if we don't mind, if we could go back a little bit to, you know, your early days in jiu-jitsu. And man, your town is known to produce some hardcore, you know, fighters. So why do you guys have that reputation for? I'm sorry if I butchered the name wrong, but Belo Horizonte.
Belo Horizonte, yes, perfect, you know.
So why does that town have such a reputation for hardcore fighters?
Oh man, my city is a good example, but I think Brazil as a whole have this characteristic, I don't know, you know, like this point to fight with heart. You know, man, it's just like it's so we are so competitive, you know. So we fight for the advantage, you know. We fight for every millimeter, centimeters, you know. We fight for points, for the advantage, for submission, for everything. We don't accept you sweep. We need to fight with many, do our best. So I think this is something from Brazil, you know. I talked before this on a meeting in Scottsdale that how I see things, that the United States and Brazil is really important for jiu-jitsu and for Gracie Barra, because Brazil is the heart and the United States it's the brain, right? So it's so professional, everything works so good, and you know, things here is different, but Brazil have the heart, man, and dude, that makes so much difference, you know. It's the same mentality of the wrestlers. They have a so much strong mindset, you know. They believe, they trust, they are so tough on their mindset. It's the same of our heart, you know. And also there is that point about the, how can I say, the passion, right, man? So when you fight, when you train, when you live with passion, the excitement, you know, the energy, everything's changed, you know, man. So for me, I'm so glad to step on a mat. When I step on that mat, man, I'm changed completely, you know, man. It's almost my church, you know. It's where is my life changed on that blue mat. And then, man, dude, there is passion involved in that. So, yeah, man. But Belo Horizonte, why Belo Horizonte, man? To talk through, in Belo Horizonte we have the Gracie Barra, really famous Gracie Barra BH, BH. Gracie Barra BH, man, it's a kind of school that they are more like focused on competition, right?
Right.
So it's of course jiu-jitsu for everyone, but for that ones that want to compete, that's the right place, bro. You know, so yeah, man. That build champions right there. Is a champions manufacturer.
That's awesome. So were you at from that Gracie Ball from white to black or?
Yeah, so no, you know, it's not. So when I start, remember when I told you I went to a gym to start jiu-jitsu in 2000? I was 14 years old. That gym, we call like kind of the, how can I say, the jiu-jitsu from the roots with self-defense and all kind of like rows and roll forward, roll back, like the break falls and everything. So it was a different jiu-jitsu. In that time, I started as a white belt and I started to compete right away in the 3rd month, I remember.
Wow.
And man, the story about my transition from this gym to Gracie Barra was pretty cool because in the 3rd month, I said, man, I want to compete. They said, okay, really? See, you just white belt, you don't know too much. Ah, man, you know what? If something goes wrong, you just tap and that's it, right? So, okay. And I compete, I won, and I compete. And I remember that there is some guys that every time they went to the competition, they destroy everything. They won everything. They are like the best. And I was looking for who is this team? Who are these guys? You know, man. And I went to the competition with my friends, and they said with that team, the name is Coyote that time, Coyote team. I think it's Carson Grace, something like that. And I went, man. They said, man, that guys, those guys. Say, what about those guys? Those guys will win for sure. They are the best ever. Wherever they goes, man, they destroy. They are champions. And I look, everyone huge, big, strong. Man, they look like pit bulls, all shaved, different. And man, the guys is scary as fuck. And the guys have the red shirt, bro. And I look the red shirt and say, man, yeah, what team is that? Gracie Barra. Okay. Let me see these guys fighting. And yes, bro, the guys, man, they just won. Everything gold. Everyone gold. And I said, man, I want to be part of this team, you know. They are the best, man. They are champions. And then, man, I told my dad, hey, dad, the guys right there are red shirt. Can you see that, guys? Dude, I lost for one of these guys. My friend lost. All the team lost for them. My dad say, really? Say, yeah, dude, the guy's badass. Okay, let's go there. I say, no, dad, but it's just a sport. You don't need to do nothing. Come down. It's okay. It's just a sport. No, let's go there because I will sign up you right there. I say, okay, I like it. Let's do it. And then when I get my white belt, yellow belt, and I went to this gym. I went there, Tino. There is one guy. Maybe you know him, but I remember my first row, my first sparring as a Gracie Barra member. Then his name is Chuchico. Chuchico, man. He is this guy introduced his brother in jiu-jitsu. He was a chunky, fat guy, a fat boy. His name is Felipe Preguiça.
Oh, wow.
So Chuchico is his brother. He was a blue belt. Man, I don't know what they are trying to do with me. If they want to try to make me give up and get out from the gym, never again come back, or if just the way that they train. But the guy tried to kill me, man. He tried to kill me, literally. But you know, man, I like it. You know, I like this. I like the pain. And then I come back, man, and I come back, and I come back, and I come back, and you know, now we are here.
Man.
So I received my first belt was a blue belt. So I trained for 1 year and become a blue belt. So I get in the Gracie Barra Belo Horizonte as a yellow belt, and Draculino gave me my blue belt.
Oh, Professor Draculino.
Yeah, in that time, Professor Draculino was teaching, right?
Wow.
He was teaching there in 2000. I think the gym, the Gracie Barra Belo Horizonte starts in 1995, okay. And I start in 2020. So old school, man. Old school, bro. Really old school.
What was it like? What was it like training under Professor Draculino?
Man, Professor Draculino, he is, man. He born to teach jiu-jitsu. He was born for that. You know, if he try another thing, it will be a big mistake from his part. He is the best professor that I had in all my life. He was the best. He is the best for sure. So another level guy. So like badass, old school. And again, the training was, man, more amazing. I miss him a lot to talk to. I miss.
I've had the pleasure of hanging out with them and going to dinner with them. And I remember, and it's like, man, you look so nice, and you're such a genuinely good person, happy. And I hear all these stories of how you did MMA and you sing with rock stars. I'm like, how is that possible? And he's like, oh man. And I'm just like, it blows my mind. It's like, he's so technical, so pressure, and just such a genuine nice guy.
He's a good guy for sure, 1000%.
One question I want to ask you, you know, we're talking about this journey of yours, that you went from seeing the red shirts and now to actually wearing the red shirt. You know, what's that like, man? What's that? Now you're representing the red shirt, the shield. What's that like, man?
Wow. That's really, to talk through, you know, it's really hard for me. It's really hard. I'm trying to think in here, but it's really hard to find a word to can represent for me the opportunity to wear this shirt right now. It's really hard, bro. Dude, wow. Being a Gracie Barra team member, it's so much, man. It's so much, you know. It changed my life, man. I think if I'm a man that I am today, it's because of Gracie Barra, you know. It's because, man, if I can eat what I eat today, if I can have everything that I have today, it's because Gracie Barra, man. You know, Gracie Barra gives me everything that I have right now. It's because Gracie Barra is in my life. But more than that, man, you know, things give me things. It's what they give me, man. The confidence, you know, to be here right now, to talk with you, knowing that a lot of people can watch what we are talking. If it was a long time ago, before I started jiu-jitsu, I would be a shy guy. I cannot talk like I'm talking right now, so happy like that. You know, it's difficult to think about this. But man, all the presentations that I did in my school back in the days when I was a kid it was horrible because I didn't have the confidence to talk. No. Jiu-jitsu give me confidence, you know, give me like my body, my strength, my health, my family, my friends, my food, my everything, my dream living jiu-jitsu is because Gracie Barra, man, teach jiu-jitsu is something that is freaking amazing, man. It's like it changed lives, bro. I teach something that change others people's lives, bro. This is Gracie Barra. That I don't know. How can I tell you that, man? That's too hard. You don't have nothing easy to answer, bro. That's hard, man. Representing this team for me, man, means everything in my life. You know, man. And man, when I folded my uniform, it's a lot of passion right there. I want to have that uniform, man. It's just a gear, bro, for everyone. Some people prefer wear another gear, bro. They say, man, wow, I don't like this gear. Say, man, what are you saying, bro? You don't like this uniform? That was my dream. I have all uniforms. I have all types of uniform. I have the atleta, I have the pesado, I have all that. Because I love Gracie Barra, man. I represent, man. I like to wear the shirt. I like to wear red because Gracie Barra. I like red because Gracie Barra, man. You know, I love Gracie Barra.
Man, one thing that I admired about you so much is when I was with you in Scottsdale, that there was an incident in Texas where some teams, I don't want to go too much into it, but there were some teams who were trying to compete with Gracie Barra, and man, Professor, the Commander General Dracolino just sent out a message for everybody to go help out, and you, amongst other professors, in the nation, just on the drop of a hat went to go represent Gracie Barra, man. That was so inspiring.
Oh my God! Just thinking about that, man. I get, man. I get emotional. So because, man, when Professor Draculino talked with me about that, was in a summit, in San Diego, in a summit, GB summit, and he said, "Hey, Vito, come on, we need you. We need you. We need you. Call all your friends. Let's go there. The guys think they can beat us. They will see." Say, what? Professor, I'm down. And I get my cell phone, I stick my cell phone out, make my registration, boom. And then, man, I forgot. Oh, dude, hold on. I make the registration in Texas, bro. The competition is in Houston. Dude, the tickets and everything, I don't care, bro. Just, man, to represent my team, fight for my team, fight for all the members, the more than 800 schools around the world, and I will represent all this. I'm down, I'm down, man. If you want to go right now, I'm ready to go, bro. Yes. I love that. I love that. For a long time, I fought for gold medals. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants the gold medals. But man, a few years ago, man, 2-3 years ago, working here with Gracie Barra, more involved with that, dude. I just fight now to represent my team. I of course I want the gold, I want to win, but I fight for my team. I fight for you. I fight for Gracie Barra Scottsdale. I fight for Gracie Barra. That's what I want to do. I want to extend my hand up, and I want everyone to see my uniform. That's the uniform of the champion. So I fight, man, for Gracie Barra, because for me that's the purpose right now. That's the purpose. Just the gold medal for me. Dude, how many medals you have? How many medals I have that I don't know where is these medals? A lot of medals is in a box of my shoes under my bed. But, a lot of medals, man. You know what I did? I did competitions at the school. And I say, all right, guys, let's make a competition here right now. Group A, Group B. Professor, what do you want to win? Hold on. I have a medal here. I don't know what competition is that. Hey, whoever wins, have this medal here. And the guys fought, and I give my medals for that. Man. So, man, now I fight for my team, man.
That's awesome, man. There's been plenty of times here in Arizona, too, where Professor Flavio, like general on this side, the Commander Flavio was like, guys, we got this competition. Let's show up. And I remember seeing you before I actually met you compete. And, man, I looked in that guy's eye. I saw your eyes. I'm like, that guy scares me.
Yeah. I used to fight with a lot of hate on my heart. Like I want to kill someone. I just want to represent my team, man. Now, whoever is in front of me, I saw as another guy, another opponent. I respect a lot. But what I want, man, I want to represent my team. I want this opportunity again. It was took for us, for this coronavirus. I want to fight again, man. I cannot wait anymore.
Don't be sorry or don't hate that, man. Because one thing I had before I met you is, for me, jiu-jitsu, I was like, it's just a hobby. I do competitions. It's friendly. But man, when I met you, I was like, holy crap. My mentality for jiu-jitsu's changed. Now it's like, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but man, now I'm like, no, I'm going to kill you. You're going to be safe if you tap, but no, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to die trying to kill you. And it's helped me so much, man. So, like, I love that you had a mentality. It's changed a lot in me.
Man, that's make us so strong, man. We train a lot together, and what I want you to respect me by doing what? By putting your best on my training, because if you don't put your best, that means for me that you don't need to do your best to train with me. You can train just like that, and that's fine. But no, man, if you do your best, that's the best way that you show the respect for me, to me, So, man, the training hard, training really hard. It's a kind of want to kill someone, but we just we say this like, just the way to say. But yeah, we want to train hard. We want to sweat. We want to feel that we are doing our best here. We don't want nothing easy, right?
Right. So that's a good question that I was going to bring up to you, because you come from old school with Professor Draculino and the BH over there, and now we're kind of in the new school. So how do you feel now about, it used to be taboo or bad if a lower belt asked the upper belt to spar? How do you feel about that? Like, have times changed? How do you feel about that?
Oh man, if a lower belt call me to train, I will kill him, man. I will kill him, bro. You crazy, man. No. So if someone lower belt call me to train, man, for sure I will give this guy a bad day, because yes, man, we talk a lot about that here in the meetings, that I really like to these conversations. Mm-hmm. But no, man, we need to respect, bro, the story of that guy in front of you with that black belt all messed up, like almost like a white belt, so much training right there, so much sweat. Man, what this guy, I just thinking about the opposite, right? Let's see that. You are a black belt, 4 stripes, 4th degree, and I'm a purple belt. Imagine, man, everything you pass in your life to become that black belt. Every hard day, every day that the guy, maybe he thinks that he want to give up, or how many trains that black belt did hungry, feeling hungry without food. How many steps, how this guy went to the training. He went by bicycle, by walking, by car. What is happening in his life, and he's still there in the mat training, and I just want to call this guy, hey, man, let's go, let's sparring, let's roll. No way, man. No way. No. We need to respect, man. Doesn't mean you cannot call me to train. You can. But depending on the way, we are black belt. We pass for so much things in life on a mat as well, that we can see, just looking in the eyes, what do you want? The way that you call me to train, I know exactly what you want, or you want me kill me, or you want just to have a tough training with me, or you just want to, see if you're able to handle that train or not, or if you want to challenge me, man, or if you want to, okay, I want to like choke his mouth, I don't know, do some deep positions, deep moves. Yeah. So we know in your eyes when people call you, but I never in my life call a guy like higher belt than me to train. I never did this in my life. I did to talk to Tino. I did a couple of times, but I learned from that. I learned. I remember I did like 2 times. I remember perfectly. was with a guy, his name is Toninho. Toninho, black belt from Gracie Barra Scottsdale. Man, that guy get crazy in front of everyone. I said, hey, Toninho, let's go, man. Let's sparring, bro. He said, what, dude? You calling me to train? Are you crazy, you brown belt? Shit, you don't know, blah, 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 blah. I said, no, come down, hold on, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Hey, stop, hey, come down. What is, it's just a training, man, I'm so sorry. And no one told me nothing, man. Everyone stayed looking to me. I said sorry like 1,000 times, but no one said, man, yeah, man, this guy is crazy or this guy is wrong. Nobody told me that, you know? So I think it was my mistake. But in the end of the day, we are super friends, you know? He said, oh man, I'm so sorry for that. I did too much, but never call no one like high belts to train like that anymore. So my advice for someone that wants to train with me or if you or high belts is to try, man, to be as humble as possible, to say, hey, man, look, I just want to do one more sparring. So can you spar with me? Do you want to spar more? Can you spar more? I would like to, you know, I want to train with someone tough that smash me here. Say like that. Maybe the guy will not smash you, but you know, how can someone say no if you talk like that? Say, man, please, can you do the last sparring of the day with me here, please, man? So, man, if the guy say no, this guy, man, you know, he's not cool. He's a not cool guy. He's not happy, you know. But I don't think it's right to call higher belts to train. I don't think it's right. I don't agree, man. I don't agree. Professor Flávio, I know he don't care. I saw everyone call him to train, and he trains everyone. He beat everyone. But man, Professor Flávio is another level of human being. I'm not like that. If you call me to train, I will train hard with you. But I will not train with any like bad intention, you know? I just will give you a hard time. And that's it. It's fine. It's okay. You know?
Like for me, from my wrestling background, it was always like, man, you always go against the best. Because if you have the people, you know, who kind of like cruise, you're not going to learn anything. But always find the toughest things. And like as an American, you know, and a lot of you guys from Brazil brought that over. It was new for me because I was like, hey, do you want to train? And like, hey, you can't really do that. I'm like, but you're the best. Like, I want to train with you. Like, I want to get smashed. I want to die because I'm going to learn. Yeah. That's where it's so.
I agree on this part, you know. But so when all the times that you ask me to train, I can see that. I can see your desire to, you know, to train with someone hard that give you challenge, that make you tap, that make you figure out a way to don't tap or to don't let your guard be passed, you know. I can see that. So I will train hard. I want to give my best. And you just need to handle that, man, because, you know, but it's not about, man, you cannot call a higher belt to train, all right? So not like that, but you need to be respectful, you know. You need to respect the story of the guy. So it's because, you know, what's the problem, Tino? What is happening a lot? I saw this in front of me happening. Okay. It's like kids, they are doing a really good job as a purple and brown belt, blue to purple. The kids in Belo Horizonte, they were like flying, man. They were like, man, badass jiu-jitsu. And they want to like prove to no one, but I don't know on their mind what they want to do. They want to challenge like old guys that train so much, that so many experience. And sometimes these guys cannot handle the kids, man. The kids is good, man. They are good, man. They are good, but with such a way to ask to train, you know, man, for what? You want to prove for what, man? You want like, just like, we can see the guys have a bad intention, you know. Yeah. So we need to stop these kids, man. Say, come on, hold on, man. What do you want to do? You want to train? Let's train just you and me with no one to watch. And then you don't call me to train. But if you have someone to see, then you call me to train. Come on. I get mad, bro. I get mad right away, you know.
Man, hey, speaking of kids, I really wanted to get into also about. I learned so much from teaching kids classes from you, man. It like blew my mind. I learned so much about. Sometimes I feel like I talk like you sometimes. So, man, I know you love teaching kids class. I know you love teaching, and I one thing I respected you about is I remember one time during the class where we would line the kids up on their white marks facing each other. You would tell them shake hands and make sure you look eye to eye.
Yeah, that's important, man.
So if you could tell me like what's the background of that? Like why do you love teaching kids so much, and then why do you push that respect so much?
Uh, Everything changed to talk through when I saw Professor Diogo teaching a kids class. So Diogo was one of the most like professional teachers that I saw in my life, you know. And when I saw him teaching that class, so perfect in all details, timing, the tone of the voice, and everything, man, all the details. I said, man, wow, because I like details, you know. I like things that people is. I like the things that you need to pay attention to notice, you know. So I always look Diogo teaching the classes, and I saw all the details that he put so much effort to that details that I said, wow, man, I want to teach like this guy. And from that, I started asking everything for him, everything. But this thing about the eyes contact, I never saw no one doing this, you know. But I learned, I think, more about that with my dad, my family, and traveling, talk with people. So how important it is to look in the eyes when you talk with someone, you know. So it says so much about you, you know. So I think when you talk and people look at your eyes, man, they are ready to receive the message, you know. And also, man, I think, man, it's weird to say about that, but the men should talk look in the eyes, you know, man. The real man, they should talk look in the eyes, man. You know, they should shake hands strong. You know, they should not like just give the hands and shit like that. Dude, don't do this with me, man. Don't do this with me. Give a bump. But if you shake my hand like that, man, that's bad, bro, you know. So, man, I really appreciate people that look at me and on my eyes. I really appreciate people that shake my hand strong. I really appreciate that guy that give me a hug, you know. So
I think real quick we should just say we do not discriminate against people who do that. It's just you come from a different background and are more used to shaking hand and eye contact. We should but go ahead, Professor. I'm sorry.
It's cultural, right? It's cultural. It came from your family, it's your education too, you know, man. So how much like I like to make people feel important when they are close to me, next to me, you know.
Yeah.
I like to make people feel like comfortable at my home. I like to make people feel like important, you know. I care about this person. So how can I make you feel important if I don't have nothing to give you? Nothing. I just have my intention, my attention, my shake, my handshake, my hug. This I can show you perfectly, you know, man, how you were important for me. Just shaking your hand, giving a hug, you know. So I really want to pass through for the kids, you know. So show them how important everyone it is, you know. And if you think about that, man, we are talking about kids. We are talking about on the mat, and around you have your friends that fight for your team, that they are improving together as a team. They are teammates, bro. So they have to shake hands strong. They have to shake hands, look in the eyes. And I think the parents, they like this too, because, man, this is you are like you are kind of give education for these kids too, man. You are teaching them to know to be a man, to be a good person, and in real people, man. Like they say truth. Kids say the truth all the time. They don't lie. So, man, that's important, man. That's important,
I
man.
agree 100% because for myself, my own journey, I grew up with tons of bullying. And even now, for all those years, because I'm still, with only 6 years, 7 years in jiu-jitsu, sometimes I still refer to my past where sometimes I have a hard time staring people in the eyes because I got bullied so long. But with you, I was like, okay, yes, this is something I need to work on because before I would look at somebody's eyes and I was just like, okay, but now it's like, no, man, you're a value. And I love how you do that. You're like, everybody has a value and you bring that out of them. And,
Yes,
so
man.
cool. And then I tell people like, man, Professor Victor's such a genuinely big, hard guy. Cause man, the first time I was in Scottsdale and they're like, yeah, you're going to go with Professor Victor. And I meet you at the school and you're like, man, let's go to my house. I'll make you breakfast. No one's ever done that before. And I'm here in your house. I hear me in your house and you're making me, dude, I still make your eggs that you showed me how to do, the cream cheese and the cheese, bro.
Tell me the truth. My breakfast was good that day.
Oh, your breakfast is always. I still have those little antibiotic little drinks you gave me, the little small ones.
Yeah.
My refrigerator is stock full of the exact same ones you served me.
Yeah. For you guys watching this, Coach Tino is talking about Yakult, man. Yakult is a little drink. I don't know how we call here in America, but I saw in a Costco this Yakult. It's a kind of what? I don't know, man.
It's an antibiotic or it's a biotic drink. That's supposed to be good for your gut bio.
Yes, in Brazil, man, I remember my mom never let me drink more than one. It needs to be one by one per day. And it is small. You remember, it is small. Man, I want to drink 3 in the same time. I want to drink like bloop, 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 bloop. And then, man, when I saw the Costco, that box, so cheap, bro. I say, you know what? I will make a video for my mom. I wanna open 5 Yakults, and I will put everything in a cup, and I wanna drink everything. And I did, bro.
Yeah, I drink about 2, maybe sometimes 3 a day. And I remember people asked me like, "Why do you drink that?" I was like, "Man, Professor Victor, it was such an amazing drink. It's healthy." And they're like, "Why do you put cream cheese and cheese in your eggs?" And I'm like, man, Professor Victor changed my life with that.
I do it almost every morning, man.
Man, so Professor, we put on Instagram, to ask Professor Victor any questions, and man, we had a lot of questions. And I'm sorry, everybody, if I didn't get to yours. There were so many good ones. So I have some ones that they brought up. Okay, so the first one is. How do you feel, or what do you feel about people who pull guard in competitions? Or what do you feel about pulling guard in competition?
Oh, I love, bro. I love to talk truth. So, I like guard pass. So, for me, passing a guard is a big challenge today because, man, it's so many kind of guards and people, man, it is hard to pass a guard today, almost impossible. There is a lot of guards that I never passed in my life. And when people just pull to the guard in the competition, for me, that's what I want. Because I want to try to pass a guard, I have so right now we are in a masters, so I put in my mind that I have 6 minutes to pass the guard. So, I mean, when someone pull me to the guard, I just came to my mind. You have 6 minutes to pass that guard. So let's go, boom. But I don't remember which year, but there is a competition in São Paulo. It was the best competition of my life. I was a brown belt, 4 stripes. The competition is I forgot. It's a really important competition right there. Sul-Americano, I think. Sul-Americano IBJJF. And then, man, I remember that my plan was different because what is happening is the guys are pulling the guard.
Okay.
And they scored one advantage on me. Almost swept me, like I was sweeping me. Boom! I back up, advantage. And from that, the guys just hold, and I lost. I lost so many times by this, man, by this strategy, you know, that I say, you know what, I will change now. I will pull first, man. Because if I sweep that guy, I will be on top.
Yeah.
Right in the spot that I want to be. And also with 2 points.
Yeah.
So and then I start to develop my reverse De La Riva guard.
Okay.
And on this competition, nobody scored one advantage on me, and I won. Was really cool, you know, man. It was my last competition as a brown belt, and then I become a black.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Next one. Let's see here. The hardest adversity or challenge you've had in jiu-jitsu competitions?
Oh my goodness, bro. This one is easy to answer because there was a competition here in Phoenix, and the team, I mean, Flavio says everyone should fight because we want to score points. It's America, I don't know, a state, something, Arizona State. Yeah, Arizona State. And I said, man, what? You want to represent? Let's go. I'm down. And also, that's the mistake. Start right now, right? And also, Professor Flavio, I go as an adult. Dude, when I check, I register and everything, blah, blah, blah. When I look my bracket, I saw a name. I said, Márcio André. I said, Márcio André? But this guy's a world champion. He's the best of the world. What this guy's doing here? And then they said, why, Victor, you don't know. Márcio André lives here in Phoenix. And he's living here, man. He has his school here. I said, but I will fight with him? Say, oh, yes, you will. I said, should I change to masters? And then I think, now it's too late, man. Will be bad for you to do that. You know, you'll show you scary. I was scary, bro, but you cannot show everyone, right? So, yeah, man. Well, look, right there, I think I lose. You know,
you lost against him?
I lost before the fight because, man, I was shaking, bro. I was shaking, you know. And then, why? Because, man, to talk through, I saw Márcio André for the first time as a purple belt with the Miao brothers.
Okay.
They used to fight a lot together. And man, Márcio André become a idol for me, you know, because his fight so good. He's a big fighter, and I start to follow him, and I saw he's fighting with big names, and man, did a good job. So, and I start to do the drills, to see his positions, train his positions as well, and I like this guy. And for me, man, I was not able to win against him, never. So the end of the story is Márcio André, he was 10 minutes fight. That is a lot, bro. 10 minutes fight is a lot of fight right there. It's a lot of time. And with Márcio André, right? But everyone stops, man. It's just me and him. And I said, yeah. So man, I was really scared. I was shaking, man, for real. But then things become seriously say, wow, man, it's my team. is all my students right here, is Professor Flavio, is man, my teammates, all the professors and everyone. So I will do my best. I will put my best. But I'm a kind of religious guy, and I said, hey God, you know what, man? Seriously, you know, we both know this guy is pretty badass, and I will be. So let's do this. Let's do this. The only way, let's talk here, you and me. The only way that I have to win if this guy don't fight. And I think, man, God says what this guy is talking about. And then I say, no worries. What I want from you, give me opportunity to jump in a fly triangle and then done. All right? Okay. So I went, man, I said, let's see. So, man, 9 minutes and 50 seconds, Marcio André, he passed my guard 2 times. He swept me 2 times. He get on mount 2 times. He take my back 2 times. He did everything 2 times. But I never give up, man, in my life. You know, man, dude, I almost give up on jiu-jitsu. Do you think I will give up to fight? Come on. So, man, I keep fighting. And I remember we get outside. And then, man, I said, 10 seconds, Victor, 10 seconds. I said, yeah, so let's go. Then I give one kick, like a foot sweep, fake, and I jump in a fly triangle. Really mess up fly triangle because, man, it's 9 minutes and 50 seconds just like surviving, like the guy is destroying me completely. So it was a little bit messed up, but it's enough to lock the triangle, and I feel Marcio André run away outside of the mat. And then the referee stopped the fight. I said, oh, hold on. The referee stops the fight. So I won. And then when the guy left my hand, I saw everyone screaming. I said, holy shit, that's true. I won that. Woo! Man, it was the most incredible fight of my life, the most hard fight of my life. The best fight in my life, the worst and the best, and everything right there. That's the fight of my life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Faixa de Garza.
Faixa de Gaza, irmão! Hey!
So one of your friends asked to talk about that. I never heard of this. So for us Americans who don't know this, what is it and what's that story?
Faixa de Gaza, man. That's it, man. That's a wow. Faixa de Gaza is a lot of people knows about Faixa de Gaza, but some people don't know, I heard to talk through the real story. I think I don't know. But what I hear about is that I think Carlinhos went to Gracie Barra Belo Horizonte once. I don't know how many times. But what I know, that Carlinhos went to the Gracie Barra Belo Horizonte, man, and when he saw that training, the kind of environment, that gym, everyone, that school, he said, dude, this is the Faixa de Gaza. This is the Gaza Strip, man. Jesus Christ, what is that? What the hell? So, man, so it's a nickname come from Carlos Gracie, man. It's the Faixa de Gaza, man. It's because, man, people there, man, in Belo Horizonte, Gracie Barra, Belo Horizonte, man, if you go to that school in your life, make sure you have a really nice sleep, Make sure you rest the day before. make sure you have like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 scoop of pre-workout, choose your best uniform, go all like perfect and nice and tight, because dude, maybe it could be the last time you train your life. Oh, man. Dude, it's a dream coming true, man. Gracie, a faixa de Gaza, bro. A faixa de Gaza is like, it's 40 black belts ready to go in one training, in one session training. They have 40 black belts waiting for you, 40. And also, man, the white belt to the black belt, they like to compete. They are athletes. So the guys are made to compete. So they train for their advantage, They don't train just for, let's train today. The day looks good. I don't have nothing to do. I want to train. No, man. Everyone goes to that training ready to kill or to die. They bring all the supplements and everything. Man, it's crazy, man. It's hard. You need to go ready to train hard, or you will have a bad day.
Very bad day. All right. Next one. During this hard time, I'm assuming the virus, how do you keep a positive spirit?
Oh man, I keep a positive spirit first, because everybody knows that I live in my dream here in the United States. No matter what, that's my dream that we are talking about here. I have the best students of the world, Maybe you will tell the same for your school, and the other professors say the same to this school, but I have the best of the best. So my students, man, they support, they give me the support that I need. They give the handshake that I need, the hug that I need. They say what I need to hear, to listen, man. And man, coronavirus was not enough to make me sad. Okay, I want to be with my students, I want to be with them. I want to inspire them now more than everything, But man, I still can see them through the TV. They are like following, they are like being connected with us to the virtual classes. So they call me, man. I call them, And man, for me, man, I don't have, the only problem is that I cannot like touch them. I cannot train with them. But yeah, we are connected, Gracie Barra created a so great method and strategy for that we are doing a really good job. We still like starting the training, my man, with the good warm up. We're now happy and talking loud, counting really loud. And we finish that training with still talk a little bit, that we call resenha, the 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes after the class, through the Zoom, the virtual class. So, man, it is suck, yes, man, but dude, we are, look at us. We have our team, we have jiu-jitsu, we have Gracie Barra, we have our house, our home, we have food, healthy. Why should I be sad, man? I'm one of the most happy guy of the world, bro. So, man, I want my students to keep happy. I want to motivate them, with my happiness. I want them to be happy with me. I want, man, if some student, man, come to talk, call me sad, man, I change this guy right away, man. I say, man, come on, hold on. Where are you right now? I'm going there. No, professor, you cannot come here. We are locked down. Oh, so I forgot, man. Hold on. Let's stay here. Let's talk. So then, man, we start to laugh right away. So, man, yeah, man, I have the best family, the best team, the best jiu-jitsu, the best family and parents and house, wife, everything that I have is they're the best. So, dude, why is that?
That's
I
awesome.
don't know.
All right, so another question here. Who inspires Professor Victor?
Wow. Oh man, I have a lot of inspirations. I have a lot of people that inspire me. For example, I can start from the bottom to the top, if I can say like that.
Mhm.
But my students inspire me a lot. You know, they inspire me because sometimes, for example, man, Professor Niva, we are teaching the bar fit, and I rotate with Professor Nivea. We do together. Sometimes I'm so tired, man, and I'm doing the half of the exercise they are doing at home. They are doing the whole thing. I'm doing just the half. So they inspire me a lot, you know. Um, but my mother inspired me a lot because she's so tough, so strong. She, man, wow. My mom inspired me a lot. Let me see here. Professor Flavio, man. Professor Flavio is a big inspiration of mine. He is, man, he is so professional. He is so tough. He's an old school guy. Came from jiu-jitsu, man, that people train just with, like, I don't know the name, like underwear, swimsuit, man. You know, they train just with swimsuit back in the days, no gi, man, without shirt. Crazy, you know. As you go to the beach, they train like that, and they train with white pants and blue top parts, different uniforms. And look for this guy today, man. He has the discipline. Professor Flavio is one of my biggest inspirations to talk to. And Professor Draculino, Professor Upiano, um, I have here too Gabriel Arges, I have Romulo Barral. That's the people that is from Gracie Barra. And another athletes, big athletes too, inspire me a lot as well. But to talk to right now, yeah, on this moment of my life, Flavio inspired me a lot, a lot. Draculino too, as a leaders they are, you know,
Hmm.
and my mother. Yeah, that's my big inspirations right now.
That's awesome. All right. See, this one says, "What are your jujitsu goals?"
Where my jiu-jitsu goes?
Yeah, what are your jujitsu goals?
Oh, my jiu-jitsu goals. All right. Oh man, to talk true, I still have a dream to become a world champion. Could be a master 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care. I would like to have that the experience to go to the worlds. It's unique. I want to have every single year. So no matter what, I'm going to the worlds. Could be just to have some fun. That is really hard to happen. But yes, I want to be a world champion one day. If I not become a world champion, it's okay, it's fine, you know. But it would be really cool if I can have that medal, if I can have that experience, if I can have that moment in my life, you know, and all the fights and everything, situations, get crazy. I want to prepare for the world. So yes, I want to become a world champion. I In jiu-jitsu, man, I'd like to have like some schools. I would like, yeah, man, to talk true. I just want to teach jiu-jitsu. I want to live jiu-jitsu and I become a world champion one day. But I teach jiu-jitsu. That's my dream, man. Keep teaching jiu-jitsu forever. Maybe is one, you know. If I can breathe, if I can walk, if I can show, if I can like demonstrate a position, I will still teaching for rest of my life, man. You know, so I right now, yeah, man, I just would like to, if something like materials, become a world champion, like, and I also never stop to teach jiu-jitsu.
That's so awesome.
Here we go. I'm so sorry for that.
That's okay. So, next question. What makes Professor Victor the most proud?
What makes me be proud?
Maybe what is your most proudest moment in jiu-jitsu? Other than your flying triangle on Marcio Andrade.
What makes me proud is it's to talk through what made me proud this opportunity to represent my team.
All right, so yeah, it's so your most jiu-jitsu proudest moments, I guess you would say.
Oh man, the most proud moment of my life in jiu-jitsu. Wow, I just remember one super cool right now, Tino.
Okay.
I had a friend, mine, man, that he is not able to move his body pretty good, you know.
Okay.
He have some kind of limitations, you know. And man, to talk through, he talked to the cell phone. He needs to use his nose to talk on a WhatsApp group because he cannot use his fingers and nothing like that. And this guy, he started to train jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu changed his life, man, you know. And I have opportunity to train a lot with him, to teach him a little bit jiu-jitsu. And he kissed me, you know. He gave me a kiss. And he said, man, thank you so much for all you are doing for my jiu-jitsu and for me. And I said, man, you know, I cry, of course. I don't like to show him that I'm crying, but I was like, I can't handle that tears in my eyes. And man, it was one of the most beautiful days of my life in jiu-jitsu too. And also, man, yeah, man, this is something that makes me really proud, you know, because wins tournament and jump in the fly triangles, we can train and everyone can do it. But someone, man, say thank you for something that you did, that it doesn't cost nothing for you, you know, change someone's life. Yeah, that's a big deal for me. So that's a good that's a good story. I forgot his name. His name is we call him Pregador Luke. Pregador. He, man, wow. This guy have a really hard life, really hard life. He cannot walk pretty good, so he cannot extend his arms, and also he talk really different, you know, like you cannot understand sometimes what he's saying. And jiu-jitsu helping him so much, man, you know. He cannot extend his arms completely, but he can open a little bit, he can move better, he have more confidence, and he built a lot of friends on the net. And people don't want to be with a guy that have so many limitations, you know. But man, jiu-jitsu helped him a lot, and everyone become his friend. And when he talked with me about that, yes, man, make me feel proud of me, of myself, of Gracie Barra, because Gracie Barra gave me the method and the way that I teach right now is because Gracie Barra, and also man, jiu-jitsu. So that's what is the most proud of my life in jiu-jitsu talking.
That's awesome. All right, next question. What do you look for when promoting someone to a higher belt?
Higher belt than me?
No. Higher belt. I'm assuming because you can't promote somebody a higher belt than you. So yeah. I'm assuming, you know, if they're from white to blue, blue to purple, purple to brown, what's something you look for when you're promoting someone to the next belt?
Okay. The first thing I'm looking for is how this person changed from yesterday to today. So, for example, if someone is a blue belt, if they will become a purple belt, the first thing I look, first ever, is if they are being consistent. So I always like to promote someone that is being consistent, you know. And then I would like to see how much these people change. Could be talking about technique, could be talking about personally, you know, people that is really like maybe shy and have no that much confidence, and you know, don't talk, look at your eyes, always looking down. And then when these people change, I'm looking for that. And then there is a kind of like what I think if this guy are in that level, because it's not just about you become a better person, I think. It's about that, but it's not just that. Because, okay, maybe you become a better person, but we are talking about jiu-jitsu. You need some skills, right, to become a purple belt that you should have. You need some skills that to become a blue belt you should have. If you don't have that skills, so maybe we can work a little bit more, 2 or 3 months, and or do the next promotion. So at least I give you the way. So let's work on this, and this, and then you'll become ready to represent on this belt. But yes, it's this 3 kind of things that I chat.
Next question. What would you say to someone who wants to be a black belt?
Never give up. Never give up. Never give up, man. It took me a long time to become a black belt. Maybe I could become a doctor, man. If I put all that time on the net, on the books, maybe I become a doctor. So, man, with 1 word, 2 words, I would say, man, don't give up. But also, yeah, man, I think just don't give up is a good one, you know. Don't give up. And also, man, get ready to, it's really cliche what I will say right now, but it's the truth, man. When you become a black belt, you have a lot of more to learn of, and always you have something to learn. But you need to be able to give more than have, you know, give more. So that's what I would say for a black belt.
Okay, awesome. All right. Now this question is, and I know this one, but this one's what's an average day for Professor Victor before the virus?
Say again, Tino?
What's your I pulled it up here. What's your average day? What was your average day like before the virus?
Oh man, depends, because that is like the weekdays and there is the weekend days, right? Oh man, the weekdays, so Monday to Friday, I spend all my time training and eating. So it's kind of training in the mornings that's my train. You know, I like to train 7 a.m. on my school. So I train pretty hard with these guys at 7 a.m. And then I like to lift weight, run, or do some exercise. After this train, like between 7 to 8. So 9 to 10, I do some exercise, lift weight or run. And then I like to work on a the computer,
okay,
about numbers. And then, man, I'm going to lunch, have my lunch, and then I prepare. I really enjoy take a little nap after the lunch, you know. I feel that when I lunch, take a nap, take a shower, I'm ready to teach the kids. I'm ready. I have, man, my energy is high, let's go. And then I teach kids 4, teach juniors 5, teach adults 6, and I do my sparring at 7. So 9, 10, I'm at home, my dinner, and repeat.
And it's one thing that, again, you're the first professor that I've actually been under to do a full jiu-jitsu schedule. And man, a lot of our students were surprised to hear about how much we are at the school and how much we train and what it takes. And I was like, man, if you want to look at a perfect person who's there at the school all the time, Professor Victor, he's there 6:30 in the morning until like 8:30 at night, And,
Yes.
man.
I love Gracie Barra Scottsdale. I love that school, man. So mornings, because, man, I always like to work out and have this time for me to train in the morning. So I start like 7. Always I like to be 30 minutes before, so 6:30 at the school already. So and then, man, sometimes if I don't sleep really good, I wake up too early, I go to a run. But I cannot stop, I am kind of guy that always like to do something. Could be anything, man. It could be learn on the videos, on YouTube. But I like to work on my motorcycle. I like to clean my house, organize my stuff at my home. I like to put my gears all together. I like to prepare for my next day, And also, man, and weekends is different. Weekends, man, weekends I try to sleep as less as I can because as much I want to sleep as no. I don't want to sleep as much as I can. I just don't like to sleep on the weekends because I want to, do as much things as I can, So I want to ride my bike. I want to make a hike. I want to teach one private. I want to lunch with friends, make a barbecue, skydive, shoot. So I want to do everything in the weekend.
That's so awesome. So this last question was, at this last GB Summit, you were promoted by Master Carlos Gracie Jr. What was that like?
Wow. Oh, dude. Dude. That was a big lesson of my life. Because with this old school mentality, I committed a mistake to tell Professor Flavio. They say, Professor Flavio, say, hey, you want to be promoted on a summit? I say, Professor, I don't care. Could be here, could be there, anywhere. It's okay. It just means I'm getting old. Dude, when I told this to Professor Flavio, and then after 15 minutes, I changed my mind completely, I say, let's go. And then I saw stories about Master Carlos Gracie since the beginning of my journey in Jiu-Jitsu. As kind of a guy that you cannot touch, because he's from Rio. I never saw him in Belo Horizonte. So it's a kind of grace, it's a grace. So Master Carlos Gracie, and I receive a stripe from him. Seriously? This is not a dream? Yeah, bro. Man, I get, really excited, man. I call all my friends. I tell all my friends. And I was really nervous, But it was an amazing, man. It was an amazing experience, to see Professor Carlos. I participated in a seminar with him. So I listened he talking about a lot of good things, important things. So, man, for me, become historic, because it's not everyone that receive a stripe from Master Carlos Gracie Jr., man.
Yeah.
Yes, I received, bro. And yes. It's just a story, man. For a lot of people, it's that big deal and everything. It's really important. I got it.
I don't know, man. I'm a simple guy, Tino. I'm a simple guy, man. You know, no. It's okay, you know, man. But I understand that I'm a man. I gain a lottery, man. You know, take a look how many things we're talking about. We are talking in English. I cannot. I never imagined. So I just have a dream, but I never imagined I can talk in another language, man.
Yeah.
No. I travel by airplane. I talk in English. I have a wife. I have a house. I have all my stuffs, all my toys. I have all my uniforms. I represent a team, the biggest team of the world. I am a black belt. I complete more than 30 years. I'm 33. I'm a survivor. And also, man, I live through jiu-jitsu. And I receive a stripe from the Master Carlos Gracie Jr.
Man.
What should I say, man? No, dude.
It's like awesome story, man. Well, that's all those questions from social media. Now it comes down to my questions that I have for you.
Oh, my God. Get ready.
Oh, well, hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So this is what I call competition rounds, okay? I'm going to ask you some questions and just answer them right off the bat.
Oh, my God. That's dangerous.
All right. First question.
My wife is right here, right?
Hi, Denise. So first question. What is your favorite submission?
Triangle.
Awesome. What's the worst submission you hate being caught in?
Wrist lock.
Oof. All right. What's your favorite guard to work?
Reverse de la Riva.
All right. What's the worst guard you hate dealing with?
Lasso.
Yeah. All right. Last question. What is Professor Victor's cheat food? If you're not going to eat healthy and you're going to cheat with some bad food, what's your go-to? Awesome. All right. You survived the competition rounds.
That was not too hard, man.
Man, Professor Victor, man, thank you so much for doing this, man. I've been dying to get you on because, again, you changed my life with everything you showed me. From everything, from showing up to the uniform to the way presenting yourself, preparing for classes, man, you changed my life with jiu-jitsu. You've done so much for me. I can't even tell you how much you've done for all the students at Scottsdale and for Arizona, man. It's been amazing. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say, before we leave here?
Oh, man, the only thing I can say right now after this conversation is for no one, man. There's no one give up of your dream. No one, man. No one. Don't believe 100% what people talk to you, tell you to do, man. Because so many people, man, tell me to don't do jiu-jitsu. So many people tell me to wake up and go work. So many people told me to give up for my dream, And dude, imagine if I listen these people, man. Dude, just believe in yourself. Believe in God. Believe in yourself. Believe in your team. Believe in your family. Be happy, man. Be happy. Try to looking for the good thing and the most worst scenario you can see, man. There is something good right there. Try to be happy. Try to make people happy. Be real. Say the truth, And man, always believe in yourself. Don't give up and fight. as much as you can for something that you believe. Fight for that. Nothing in life is easy, you know. I spent 30 years old of my life to be here right now. So man, 30 years passed, you know, and now I'm here, bro. So man, your time is it's coming, you know, and a lot of things more will happen. This is just the beginning of my life, you know. A lot of more big things will happen in my life, in your life, and in someone's life. So man, believe, and fight for that.
Awesome, Professor Victor. Man, again, thank you so much, man. Let's do this again after the virus. And man, thank you so much, Professor.
Hey, when the virus now, when this crazy time pass, be careful how you call me to train. All right, go slow, say professor, let's spar.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tino. For me, it was man a pleasure to be here, man. I always follow your podcast and everything. And man, it's a pleasure for me to be here. You know that. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, Professor, man. Have a good night.
High five.